Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we are going to discuss about should you summon this weekend, because there are some or maybe two banners which are somewhat interesting. So I'll just go to the first banner. So this is the first banner, which is Arrogance and the new guy Malrik banner. So this is pretty much an interesting banner. So first let me go to Arrogance. So Arrogance is, I think, what I can say, one of the best fighters, or one of the best range fighters. So maybe after Sun Wukong and Kikiri and all the OP heroes coming, he may have dropped out a little, but still I use my Arrogance in many places. He's I think one of the best fighters. Okay, you see the ratings also, it's there. So if you don't have an Arrogance, you can pull in this banner, and depends on how you pull, or how much you pull depends on how free to play or low spender, or how you are. So earlier, I had a poll asking whether you are a free to play or low spender. So almost 50% are free to play, and around 40-45% are low spender. So most of you guys, if you don't have Arrogance, and let's say you are almost early game, and depends on where you are. Okay, so you are early game, then I think it's definitely worth trying, maybe let's say one legendary, and see whether it's Arrogance or the new guy Malrik. So it's definitely worth it. So Arrogance Awakening is also good, but it's not worth pulling for Awakening. And just a shout out to Maul, in case if you are free to play, you can just try going for Maul if you're not going for any legendary, and his awakening. See, he is very good actually. So when I did the free to play videos for campaign and Tower of Deception, he fared in many stages. And Nisande is also good, with what I can say the cleanse, which happens to be added to her game. So now she cleanses the, what I can say, debuffs also. So she is also good, and she also fared in some stages. Okay, so this banner I think is one of the good banners in recent times. And coming back to the new guy, which is Malrik. So I think he is good at it. I don't think he'll be meta, but I think he has a cool mechanic. I think 2 weeks back we had a new hero called Talin. She had a new mechanic, and similarly, this guy also has a new mechanic. Okay, so depending on who is placed after him. Okay, he'll be a single target mage or a AoE mage. So depend on if you place a platform hero, I think he'll be what I can say. Here, if you see his talent, okay, so hero gains 20% damage and Wizard to the next hero deployed in attack range. This okay, when Wizard is granted to a late platform hero, hero's modifier burst will be replaced with frost. Okay, so when it is a platform hero, he'll be in frost form, which will be all blue color, and it will be AoE. And if it is a melee hero or a ground unit, he'll be in fire form, which will be single target. Let's say if you are in a boss content or something and you need single target damage, you can place a what I can say, a ground hero after placing this particular hero. Okay, so the next hero deployed to this guy changes the dynamics of this guy. So I think it's a unique thing. You can be using him as an AoE and using him as a single target. So that's a unique thing. So whenever there is a unique mechanics in play, I think that hero should be usable in some places at least. So that's why I'll be going for him and try to pull him. So to what extent and all, it depends. Okay, if I get him in the first, let's say, initial pull or the first legendary from rare, I may not go to divine. But maybe if I'm not getting, I'll try one legendary from divine as well. Depends on how all the things go. So maybe two legendaries from, let's say, rare. Okay, so how it will be, it depends. But I am pulling for him. So should you pull? It's again the same reason. Let's say if you have some diamonds and some rare crystals saved up, you can try pulling for him. At least like let's say 200 pulls or something, where you get like at least one legendary. Or if you are nearing to your PT, you can try to get him. Or like however. So I think like it's worth trying to go for this guy just because like he has this unique mechanic. And one more thing, he provides this wizard's rune, which is like mostly like a invigoration buff. Okay, but only to one hero like whoever is the next hero deployed in the attack range. So first you place him, and it's just the opposite of invigoration. For invigoration, like you need to already have one hero and you give that buff to one that hero. But this is the just opposite. First you place this Malrik, and whoever is placed next will receive this buff, and depending on whether it's a platform or melee unit, you are like AoE. This ice form and frost form changes. So there is things happening. And I think he's a decent unit. Like he has like can be a single target mage and a mage depending on how you play this. His damage is decent enough, I think. And yeah, so that's like my suggestion is like you can try going for him. But one more thing we need to see is like in May, I think there are more heroes coming to the game, like which are poison meta heroes. So maybe like if poison is coming back to the meta, you might need them maybe for like newer content coming or like whatever. So that's my assumption. I think maybe like new content will come to the game where you need poison. So new poison heroes are coming. Maybe like next week or next week. I don't know when, but mostly they will come in May. So that is coming. So just ensure like you have something to let's say pull for them as well. And I don't know about next guarantee, but just be like always prepared for a guarantee next week. So I'm always like that. Like in case if some guarantee comes, like I have something saved up for the guarantee. So whenever there is a guaranteed, it comes to the event and like you will get let's say like 80 to 90 rare crystal from that particular event. So maybe like you can save up to let's say 70, 80 rare crystals, including diamonds. So that's how I always prepare. If you are free to play, if you are like a what I can say limited spender or like you spend something, then it's fine. Guaranteed won't be that much of a surprise for you. But for free to play, like I always prepare in that way. So that's it with this Malric Arrogance banner. So should you summon? My answer would be like maybe. Not a definite answer, but if you have something like you can summon, like let's say I am having around 100 diamonds and around like maybe mostly like when the banner starts, like another 100 from here. So I'll be having 200 and I'm fresh off PT. Like I pulled my A4 hatchet recently. So I'm fresh off PT. I might require 180 going into the PT, maybe not sure. Like if I get an early PT, I'll try two times. Or else like only maybe one time. And I have some divine saved up, 26 divine saved up. Maybe I'll go for that as well. And coming to the second banner, like it's a Soul Cadence and Hero banner. So should you pull for this? Like I'll definitely say no unless you want Soul Cadence or Inomia so badly. But I think this is a banner you can directly skip from the ancient. So I'm sure that in May there will be a banner come for the new SO load. So there is load. So you can pull there. Or maybe like I think maybe in the anniversary or somewhere else like an Ingrid banner will come back or in June, July there will be anniversary and let's say Ingrid will come back. So maybe you can wait for that. So I am still deciding on whether to go for the new solo or Ingrid or anything. Depends on when they come, but this banner is definitely a skip for me. Don't go for Soul Currents and Genomic banner, even though Soul Currents is good, but uh, I don't think that he is like a metal or like Praetor, Ingrid, Valderon, and all those stuff. Like you can just currently Hmm. ignore this banner. That's my suggestion. But in case if you want this hero, like you can even Inomia is good. Like she's a good healer and like there are a lot of things happening with her. But she is also like what I can say, not a must-have hero. If you have like, it's better, but it's not a must-have hero. He goes well with the Arbiter team as well, but depends on if you badly want her, you can go, but the chances of getting her is very less. Right? First of all, chances of getting a legendary from Ancient Banner is less, and then getting her is like very less. So that's it with should you summon. So maybe like just to give a conclusion. So Malrik and Arrogance Banner, you can try to get like one of them with maybe like trying to pull some of your rares you saved up. And to the free to play guys who are starting, it's a definite pull banner for you. You have Maul here, Miss and two good legendaries. So you are free to play and like you are in your early game, it's a definite pull for you. And Ancient Banner is a skip for you. Okay, so that's it with this video. So please let me know like if you like this video and please subscribe.